I was so curious because again, it's just kind of go full circle when you talked about being in Peru and then if you're in markets like here in Canada or in Australia, and it must be a challenge just to, as you said, get those conversations going, because if they're looking at it from one way, it's like you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So do you find those conversations are happening where you're sort of coming at it from one side, but they're not really aware of what even the problem is, because they're just looking at it wrong. They're looking at it from, we need to electrify our fleet, as opposed to we need to sort out this data over here.
I think we're ahead of the curve at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's us at Interlate.
Yeah.
So we're spending a lot of time educating customers.
Yeah.
And with the opportunity that we may be able to help them by doing some pilot work with them or whatever, to demonstrate what the first thing we demonstrate to them is the volatility in their carbon intensity, which they have no visibility over, and they go, "Holy cow, I had no idea."
When you say volatility,
that they can be a high intensity producer in 1 hour and a low intensity producer in another.
Really?
Yeah, and the swings are enormous, and yet when you get the aggregated data, you don't see any of that. You just see a straight line.
Right. So you're actually helping them peel back this.
Having that conversation with them, and then we can simply demonstrate it in the data.
Where is as Interlate grows, and I mean you're traveling around, and you're here in Peru, and I'm guessing pretty heavy in Australia. What is your vision? I mean, I know you're a private company. I'm not trying to get into secret sauce or anything like that, but just where do you want the company to go? Where do you see that it could go? Where do you think the market will go, where you need to follow? That sort of big picture.
Yeah, so the challenge that we're addressing will lead us to where it leads us, and the challenge is because we're looking at production chains, right? So we can map the carbon intensity of product right through the production chain, from in the ground to in your shoes. So that will take us where it takes us, and the data, with all the cloud-based infrastructure and everything we've got these days, it doesn't matter where we are physically. We need to have access to markets on the ground in those markets. You can't sell into Peru by sitting in Brisbane.
Yeah.
So we'll need to have regional regional resources to help support those customer engagements. But we can deliver the services from anywhere.
Yeah. Where are you headquartered?
We're Brisbane.
You're in Brisbane. Yeah.